Hi, this is Wayne Blau with another smart profit maximizing moment. Today we're going to talk about the perfect monthly growth tool. Before we do, let me give you a better introduction. First of all, coffee. We need to get a cup that says we turn coffee into tax returns because I swear to God, without coffee, I'm not sure this office would run. Um, hey, um, my name is Wayne Bilal. Like I said, I'm a local CPA. I'm the founder of a local CPA firm. Been in business since 1991. Serving small business clients. And I've had I've been a CPA since the late 70s and started working in CPA firms while I was in college. I've been doing this a long, long time, helping business owners really do three things. One, we file their tax returns in a way that keeps them out of trouble as much as we can possibly do. And our audit rate is well below national average, so we're doing a good job on that, if I may say so myself. Second thing we do is we help them cut their tax bill, which in the last 3 years we've saved our clients legally 4.3 million, a little over that actually. And this year expect to do the same, another million or million and a half, depending on who we get and what they need to save. The third thing we do is part of the reason why we're doing these videos. We help our clients increase their profits. All right. And today I'm going to talk about the perfect monthly profit tool. Let's try to say that again. A perfect monthly profit tool. Look, there's two secrets to increasing your profits. Having good ideas and implementation. Ideas and action equals massive growth. All right. Ideas isn't really through this, though it can help you. All right. I think you need to have a full profit plan, and we're going to sit down and talk about that once I survive tax season. We're going to have a pop-up challenge just on that. Secret to growing your business is consistent improvements monthly. I ask my consulting clients, and I try to do it myself. I don't always succeed during tax season, but I make up the hours I missed when I'm out of the harvest time. Every business has a harvest time and a planting time. For me, tax season is harvest time. It's when all the seeds we planted the rest of the year usually come to fruition during that time. All right. But I ask them to schedule 4 hours per week in order to improve their business rather than just working to put out the daily fires. All right. And part of that is the idea of scheduling it with yourself and having a tool to help you. Now, before we jump to the tool, let's talk about that. What is the main thing? Never mind that. Let's just think about what would happen to your business if you were able to give 4 hours a week for 50 hours a year. Okay, 2 reasons for 50. Give you a couple weeks off. You need some time off. And the math is easy. 4 times 50 is 200 hours a year. Do that for 3, 4, 5 years. You've spent 1,000 to 1,200 hours improving your business. How many of your competitors do you think are actually doing that? I'd say none. If they are, you're in danger, all right? Because the ones that are doing that are going to be way ahead of the ones that aren't. And truthfully, the odds, based on my 40 years experience almost, are sadly, I do have 40 years experience. Hadn't thought about that, but I passed the CPA exam 40 years ago. The odds are that almost none of your competitors are doing that, all right? So what you need to do is schedule that. But you really ought to have a tool that helps you do the work you need to do. All right. Remember, good ideas plus action equals massive profit. So what you need is a tool that helps you take that helps you take action on your ideas, on your profit plan, so that you do get the monthly profit. Now, I used to have a binder, and I still have a handheld format that I can use. I don't use that as much anymore. I do it on my iPad or I do it on my phone, but it's broken down to the same categories no matter what. There's really three I hate live sometimes, so today my mouth seems to be a little slow. It's Wednesday and it's been a long week already. I can feel it. I have to slow down a little bit. There's 3 sections to the monthly profit tool, all right? Monthly growth tool, which is 1, make the money, 2, keep the money, and 3, improve your system so you're not killing yourself. All right, so every month you're going to sit down at the beginning of the month and you're going to plan in these areas. So you have all these areas on a piece of paper and you decide which ones you're going to try to accomplish in the next 4 to 5 weeks. All right, so under make the money, the first section is increasing sales to current customers. How can I increase sales to current customers? Can I have a sale? Do I put in a rewards program? Do I just pick up the phone and call a few of them? All right, whatever. Second section is how am I going to attract new prospects and how do I turn them into customers? So the second section is increasing sales to new customers. The third, I kind of move from the operating systems to this area because while you're thinking about money, figure out how to improve the sales and marketing system. How do you improve the way you do things, all right? How do you improve the before, during, and after of a customer experience? Before they show up, during the time they're there, and the follow-up after. How do you improve all that? That's important. The second section, now that you brought the money in, is keeping the money so that it doesn't go out. And I break this into 4 areas. The first one is cutting, controlling product costs. If you're selling a product, or even if you're selling a service, how do you control the product that you're producing? Whether it's by, and that can, can I cut the hours? Can I cut the time? If I'm buying a product, can I buy it better? Can I come up with something that's a little bit different? How do I do this? If I'm manufacturing a product, how can I manufacture? You've got a lot of opportunities if you're manufacturing a product to improve it, all right? Cutting and controlling employee costs is the next thing. Always know your salary cap. We're going to talk, I think I talked about that already. If not, I'll talk about it again, of how to calculate the salary cap, all right? And how to control employee costs, which is usually a matter of, well, that's so detailed that I got another section on that. Let's not get off track. But you need to look at it and see if you can figure it out every month. How to control expenses, operating expenses. Is there things that are starting to get out of line? When I talk about all of these, and I'll talk, and I have and will continue to talk in these videos, all right? The last one is reducing income taxes. You have a partner at the end that wants 25 to 40% of your bottom line, all right? So you need to pay attention to it and manage it like you would any other business expense, like you would just about anything else that's there. And that's where we come in because we know the law, we know what you can legally get away with. Call us. I can do this long distance as easily as I can do it locally. All right. The next thing then is improving your operating systems. I really haven't done a lot of talking about that, but it is important to do. Matter of fact, I did do a video on it. So go look in the library. You'll see one where I'm talking about improving systems, or forget what I call it. Your money market machine, maybe sometimes I call it that, because that's really what we're talking about, is a machine that you create using yourself, your people, and the equipment to produce a product as efficiently and profitably as possible, and also with the same quality, so that every time the customer comes to you, they get pretty much the same experience, if not exactly the same experience, all right? Look, this is kind of important. If you want the form that I use, please email me, and I'll email you the form that I have used in the past, which, like I said, now I put it on my computer and I do it with myself. I use Smartsheet a lot. That's an excellent little program. If you know how to use an Excel spreadsheet, you'll easily be able to pick it up because it's pretty much the same thing. All right. Look, until next time, this is Wayne Belisle saying let's make this our most profitable year ever by taking good ideas and marrying them with action in order to make massive profits. Thank you very much.